Hi everyone, I am super excited to be showing you this video today. This is our Epic Odyssey speed feat run on the hero side. And after all of our hard work, we were finally able to get it. And oh my gosh, it was just such a great accomplishment and feeling to finally get this feat. And as you can see, I am actually tanking instead of healing. I know, right? What? And the decision behind, switching from healer to tank was really due to the fact that our league only had a couple of tanks to run this content, and they would, all the time be asked if they could tank instead of being able to play their different roles and other characters. So I thought, you know, what the heck? Why don't I just switch? I have a full set of 88 tank gear. It's all modded. You know, I can tank. But I definitely didn't think I would be taking any Epic Odyssey runs anytime soon. I'm still new to tanking. The last time I actually tanked this content was back when it was, relatively new and we were all still learning how to take down the sub bosses in the hallways. Nobody at that time was ever at any time leaving any side bosses up with the tyrant. But I just thought, hey, I'll start small and I'll start tanking Nexus until I feel comfortable, and then I'll move to wave, with 1 or 2 bosses up, maybe, maybe, big emphasis on maybe. But my league mate had other ideas. He's like, gets me into a group and it's like, hey, you want to tank wave? And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm ready for that. And he's like, no, it'll be fine, we'll leave 1 or 2 sub bosses out. What bosses do you feel comfortable with? And I'm like, maybe the warrior and the oppressor. And he's like, okay, yeah, we can do that. And then maybe 30 seconds later, he's like, hey, how about you just tank an Epic Odyssey run? And I'm like, hey, how about no? I just literally tanked 2 Nexus runs and I'm so not ready for an Epic Odyssey run. But I did, and I can tell you, oh my gosh, it was so stressful. Every time we run these raids, or I should say just wave, I'm really stressed out, and I've never been stressed playing any other role. It's just every time we run it, there's always that constant fear that I'm gonna do something that causes the whole entire group to wipe, because before, as a healer, I never, controlled how the fight went. I'm sitting there just making sure everybody's green bar is full and making sure that I'm not standing in anything that's gonna get me killed. That's really about it. I didn't have to worry about anything else, but I was, as a tank, you're worried that you're going to make a mistake. Am I not going to be able to recover from this? Am I going to cause the group to wipe? And some of our runs with me tanking did not go so well, and I can confidently say that they were my fault. But, practice definitely makes permanent, as somebody once told me, and we were all constantly practicing these last couple of days to make sure that these runs were on point, and I've gotten a lot better at being able to recover and not freaking out as much. And thankfully in our group we have a lot of guys who have experience tanking, and they were really kind and giving me advice and letting me know what I was doing wrong or if I was messing up, and it was never rude or calling me out and saying, hey, you totally messed that up, you're terrible, or anything like that. It was just, they were very nice in the way that they were delivering the message, and being able to take constructive criticism is really important when you're trying to go for the speed feat, because it's imperative that everybody is on point. Everybody has to know what they're doing, and it takes a lot of communication and teamwork to be able to complete this. I'm so proud to be a part of this league, and just so happy that we did this. So great job, everybody. If you guys are curious about powers and roles, I will list them below in the description, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video.